In, play on, America!
From the station that's on your side, this is News 12, NBC 26 at 11.
Rain is expected for Easter weekend, but it shouldn't damper any plans. Let's check in with Riley on what we could expect. Riley?
Yeah, for that weekend forecast, rain chances will be with us Saturday, Sunday, and looking like a washout Monday. Saturday and Sunday, those rain chances will be confined to certain times of day. So for tomorrow, Saturday rain chances really looking highest mainly into the morning time. So if you are going to be out early for your Easter weekend tomorrow, we are expecting the lightest showers and thunderstorms to be moving through, most likely around sunrise, if not even a little bit before that for our northern counties. So a wet start to our Saturday. As we head towards midday and especially the afternoon, it does dry out. So we are looking relatively drier Saturday afternoon through Saturday night and Easter Sunday morning. So any early services, early Sunday, that does look to be dry for us. Mainly later into the day on Sunday, those rain chances do increase. So there should be a good bit of dry weather mixed in to get in those Easter plans. Here's a current look at Doppler Max radar. These are the storms that are going to be heading our way by tomorrow morning. We'll have much more on that in just about 10 minutes.
Thanks so much, Riley. A family is asking for help to find a runaway juvenile from Aitkin County. Her name is Ariel Anstedt. According to Captain Eric Abdullah of the Aitkin County Sheriff's Office, they received the report around 5 p.m. today. We've asked the Sheriff's Office for more details, and they said they're working to get us some. In the meantime, if you see Ariel, please contact the Aitkin County Sheriff's Office on the number on your screen. That's 803-642-1761. Earlier today, a brush fire broke out in Aitkin County. The incident happened around 2:45 this afternoon. Officials say the fire spread to 200 acres before it was contained, and between 10 to 15 homes were told to evacuate. We still don't know how the fire broke out, but South Carolina's Forestry Commission responded, along with several other fire departments. At about 11, the National Weather Service was upgraded the tornado that hit Bryan County 10 days ago. Before it was an EF3, now it's a EF4 category tornado. According to the National Weather Service, peak wind reached 185 miles per hour. The path stretched over 12 miles. One person was killed and 12 were injured from that tornado. And Allendale County still needs tornado recovery assistance. The county says they've set up an account with the Palmetto State Bank for donations. You can donate non-perishable food, cleaning supplies, or money. There are a couple numbers that you can call to find out more. We've got both on your screen there, and we've also got all of this information online. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office handled a family dispute earlier today where a man allegedly shot his son in the back with a crossbow. Deputies say it happened just before 3 in the afternoon near the 2300 block of Dorn Road. Our Craig Allison spoke to a surprised neighbor who knows the father-son duo.
They had gotten into a little dispute before I know of, but it wasn't nothing like, all this.
It was after police had already responded to 67-year-old father James Wesley Harn Jr. allegedly shooting his 40-year-old son, James Alexander Harn, when Alan Brody arrived home.
I just, a little after 3, came home and was riding up the street and seen a couple fire trucks, an ambulance, about 6 police cars.
Although he had no idea what was going on at the time, neighbors he talked to were also in the dark.
They had the front door open, and I believe it was a son standing out by the street, but that's about all I know, but I know they was down there for a while.
Alan says he's known the father for a while, mainly seeing him walking his dog up and down Dorn Street.
I see him all the time walking down to the corner store, and we've talked a few times, and I've even caught, drizzling, walking down the road, giving him a ride down to the store and back.
In the end, deputies reported that James Wesley Harn Jr. had barricaded himself in his house before they eventually took him into custody.
There's usually no trouble up and down this road. I hope he's all right.
In Augusta, Craig Allison, on your side.
Deputies say the injured son was taken to the hospital and treated for non-life-threatening injuries. An alleged Atlanta cult leader is behind bars tonight, arrested on rape and false imprisonment charges. Back in March, DeKalb County Police started an investigation looking into LGO Bishop, who was previously identified by some news outlets as a leader of a cult. He made an appearance in court today for those charges. Today, a South Carolina prisoner on death row has chosen his method of execution. 57-year-old Richard Moore is set to be the first inmate executed in the state in more than a decade. He decided to die by firing squad rather than in an electric chair later this month. Moore is also the first state prisoner to face his choice of execution method after a law went into effect last year, making electrocution the default method in the state. The new law also gives inmates the option to face 3 prison workers with rifles instead. Moore has spent more than 2 decades on death row after being convicted of killing a Spartanburg convenience store worker back in 1999. Russia says it will target Ukraine. Governor Kemp's newest executive order goes into effect tomorrow. It's in direct response to severe disruptions and supply chain issues. Under the order, he'll suspend the rule that limits the hours commercial drivers can work, but it now allows drivers to take 10 consecutive hours off for rest if they need to. And trucks that need to carry more than the normal weight, well, they can get a permit pass to do so. New at 11, the Washington Road Chick-Fil-A is closing, but only for a facelift. The building will be closing starting this Thursday at 2 o'clock. The new area will have an entrance and exit at the red light, along with 2 lanes for service and an updated dining room. This is video from back in 2015 when the building was first being constructed. They're now projected to reopen back up sometime in October. And because of the generous hearts like yours, over $6.5 million in research has been funded in the CSRA in 2021 alone. In the past 6 years, over $30 million in research funding has been provided right here in our own community. A heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you. This was the scene at this year's CSRA Heart Ball. Our Laura Warren and Richard Rogers were there presenting the awards. That's actually why you don't see them here on the desk tonight. We asked the executive director, what's at the heart of this event?
We are thrilled to be back in person this year for the CSRA Heart Ball, where we are gathering together to support the mission of the American Heart Association, which is to be a relentless force in a fight for longer and healthier lives. So we have gathered together a huge crowd tonight for a silent auction, live auction, dinner, dancing, and fun, and we are really excited for everyone to be here.
While tonight's event may be over, they are definitely looking forward to next year's. Easter weekend started today with the return of Good Friday. The video you just saw was from Oasis de Benedicione, the Christian intercultural church here in Augusta. They are one of the many churches welcoming back their congregations with no COVID restrictions for the first time since the start of the pandemic. And there are plenty of other events happening this weekend. Tomorrow is the Easter extravaganza at the Trinity on the Hill United Methodist Church. That starts at 11. And at Greenbrier Nursery and Gifts, there will be an Easter egg hunt. That also starts at 11. For the full list of events, you can head over to our website, wrdw.com. Riley?
And heading into that Easter weekend, we are tracking some rain chances both days. We'll time out those storms for you coming up after the break.
Still to come, overcoming mountains. One race car driver is setting a new world record despite a physical setback. We explain after the break.
To find a place.
A story of dedication and perseverance that hits close to home for one Georgia native trying to set a new world record despite his flaws. Take a look.
Machines, welding, and race cars is what Columbus resident Dan Parker has known all his life.
I am the 2005 American Drag Racing League Pro Nitrous World Champion.
Until a tragic racing accident in 2012.
At 175 miles per hour, the car crossed the racetrack, hit a wall, tumbled, broke apart. I was in induced coma for 2 weeks. During that, my brain swelled, compressed my optic nerve, and I came home 100% blind for life.
With his sight gone, Parker says his limitations made him feel like his dream was over.
So I went through about 6 months of pretty deep depression. I was on the verge of suicide. And one night it came to me in a dream that I could race again. And I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning with just a clear vision
With his new outlook, Parker enrolled in a school for the blind to relearn life and work skills. Then, he was even more inspired. First, he built a motorcycle. Then,
So I basically designed the whole car, and I was hands-on helping people build it.
4.5 years in the making, the car recently made it to the track to help Parker become a Guinness Book World Record holder.
The world's fastest person driving blindfolded.
Parker beat his blind predecessor, driving over 211 miles per hour, reigniting his passion with limitations after nearly giving up on life. Parker says he hopes to inspire those who feel like giving up.
It's amazing what we can accomplish if we take quitting off the table. You can have a plan A, B, C, M, P, Z. As long as you keep fighting, it's amazing what you can accomplish.
Pretty remarkable there, and it all came from a dream. All right, live look outside now at Riverwatch in Alexander, where we're all probably getting ready and getting geared up for Easter weekend, or at least maybe some afternoons outside this weekend. So, Riley, are we looking at some good news or bad news?
It's a little bit of both, Celeste. There definitely will be some rain that could impact some of your Easter events this weekend. For tomorrow, our rain chances are really going to be highest through the morning and midday hours. So anytime from around sunrise through lunchtime, a wave of showers and thunderstorms will be moving through. The Storm Prediction Center does have most of our central and southern counties in this very low severe weather risk. I'm not anticipating much in the way of severe weather. We could see maybe a stronger wind gust with one of those storms tomorrow, but overall just looking to bring us some lightning, some heavy rain, and that will move out. So mostly dry as we head into our Saturday afternoon and night. Here's a current look at satellite. We do have these clouds streaming in from west to east, and this is our thunderstorm complex that is really starting to erupt tonight. Actually produced a very strong tornado near Jonesboro, Arkansas, and this is the path they're going to take. So just diving northwest towards the southeast, and they're timed out to approach us most likely once we get closer towards sunrise. Here's the radar view of it, and what's erupting these storms is just the collision of this dry air coming down from the plains, erupting with this Gulf moisture. That collision is what a front is. That's all a cold front, warm front really is, just separating these different types of air masses. And these storms erupting along that front will be moving across Tennessee, North Georgia tonight, showing up for us most likely around 7 a.m. It will be impacting areas around Clarksville Lake, our western counties west of Augusta first, and then for us here around the Augusta metro, our highest rain chances are looking mainly between 9 a.m. and around 12 p.m. Past around 12, 1 o'clock tomorrow, most of this rain does dive south of I-20. So dry conditions up at the lake first. That dry weather will work its way towards I-20 corridor, and then our southern counties will be the last to dry out as we head into our Saturday evening. But generally just cloudy skies Saturday night into Sunday morning. So for early Sunday Easter plans, good to go. Not expecting that rain to really ramp up Sunday until we get much later into the day. This is 2 p.m. Sunday. We're still dry across the area. Fairly cloudy, but overall, that wet weather does start to move in again Sunday night, and especially Monday morning. Take a look at all this wet weather that will move in on Monday. This bigger system is going to provide us a much better opportunity to see widespread heavy rainfall. Possibly could pose a low flash flood risk for some of our flood-prone areas. Here's your day planner for your Saturday. Tomorrow, once again, those rain chances, mainly in the morning hours. So past lunchtime, generally just cloudy, warm again. High temperatures reaching the mid to upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. And then into our Easter Sunday. Luckily for the sunrise services, for the first part of our Sunday, do look dry. Cloudy, temps are be mild, working their way into the 70s by around lunchtime. And then later into our Sunday evening, that's when rain chances really do start to ramp up on Sunday. Take a look at the rain totals expected over the next 5 days. So for us here around central and northern CSRA, that purple color you're looking at, that's 2 inches of rainfall. So that's going to mainly fall Sunday night into Monday, but some of that will be tacked on by that wet weather. We'll see tomorrow and Sunday as well. So just make sure you have the umbrella close by. There will be opportunities for rain over the next 3 days. Washout conditions Monday, but luckily good to go by Tuesday. Beautiful weather on tap next week. Tuesday through Friday, generally sunny skies and highs in the 70s.
All right, thanks so much, Riley. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan made their first public appearance in Europe since they gave up their formal royal roles. The couple moved to the U.S. a year ago. The couple's office says they visited the 95-year-old Queen, Harry's grandmother, on Thursday on their way to the Netherlands to attend the Invictus Games. Liz Sheridan, the veteran actress who played Jerry Seinfeld's mother on the hit TV show Seinfeld, sadly passed away this morning. Sheridan had just celebrated her 93rd birthday earlier this week. Her death comes within 2 weeks of the death of fellow Seinfeld cast member Estelle Harris, who played George Costanza's mother. While she is known for her work on Seinfeld, she had a long history on Broadway as well. That's where she met legendary actor James Dean, the subject of her autobiography, Dizzy and Jimmy. And a nationwide baby formula shortage impacting families in our region. Next, we have more on the efforts mothers are going through to get formula for their kids. And as we head to break, here's a live look at Las Vegas and your winning lotto numbers. We'll be back in just a bit.
Same day, quality, affordable glasses made in-store, only at iMart Express.
Just a reminder, your taxes are due on Monday. There are steps all taxpayers can take to make the process smoother. Be accurate, don't guess, estimate, or expect the IRS to fix errors. File electronically and electronically deposit your refund. Supply chain issues aren't anything new, but this time an essential product for new parents, baby formula, is now in limited supply. As Camaris Salve reports, families are scrambling to find the nutrition their baby needs.
So I went from Somerville to James Island to Mount Pleasant, and it's basically like, it's like a scavenger hunt.
That's how mother of 4-month-old Mason describes the baby formula shortage. A recall back in February is now leaving families of little ones in desperate need and search for formula, especially those who require a specialized hypoallergenic formula.
I mean, you in and out of cars, from, city to city. I mean, you have to figure out, you do what you have to do because these babies need milk.
First-time mom Shakina Patterson-White says she never imagined dealing with a formula shortage after having her baby girl Ava Simone. She says in the last few weeks she's found herself standing in the middle of an empty aisle.
About a month ago, she was out of formula, had one bottle left, and we were completely done. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the Walmart neighborhood market, and went in there and was like, oh my God, there is no formula.
So let's just say you had a little one. How do you get help finding formula? Pediatricians say reach out to your baby's doctor. They may have some samples on hand or have loved ones pick up a can or two when they see them on shelves.
We have family members who FaceTime us in the store, and they'll be like, hey, is this the formula that Ava is on? And we'll be like, yeah, that's it. And so they will grab it for us.
Other routes moms have found helpful: social media and baby groups online with moms offering to donate extra unused cans of formula.
We're out here, and I know a mom who knows a mom who knows a mom. Look out for another mom. If you got it, say, hey, I got 2 extra cans.
Experts say manufacturers are trying to keep up with their supply, but say it may take weeks to catch up.
The FDA and the American Academy of Pediatrics warn against using recipes to make homemade infant formula. Experts also suggest getting help from local food banks, your local WIC office, and checking smaller stores and pharmacies for supplies. Into sports now, it's do or die for the Hawks, and they're in it for the playoffs. Lose and the season's over. That's up next with Nick.
Your best services. On your sideline, sports brought to you by the Hawk Law Group.
The Hawks are looking to make some noise in the playoffs for the second year in a row. In order to do that, they've got to make it to the playoffs. Tonight, they face Cleveland for the 8th and final spot in the East. The winner takes on top-seeded Miami in the first round. Trae Young loves playoff games on the road. Cleveland, though, got got out to the hot start. Laurie Markkinen here knocking down the triple. He had a team-high 26 Cavs up big in the first half. Atlanta trying to chip away. Bogdanovich gets the steal. You know we love defense to offense. Coast to coast with a Euro step and one. That cut the lead to single digits. Scary moment here as Clint Capella kind of gets a little freak knee injury there. He goes down, was in some pain, did not return to this one. But the Hawks storm all the way back. Trae Young knocks one down from the logo. Young had a game-high 38, and the Hawks are moving on. They will face Miami in Game 1 on Sunday. We're no strangers to golf majors here in Augusta. This week, we've got a different type of golf major. The first ever Champions Cup of Disc Golf happening over in Appling this weekend. 140 professional men and women disc golfers from around the world are in town this week. They're competing over at Wildwood Park in Appling, which is the home of the International Disc Golf Center. The Professional Disc Golf Association, similar to the PGA Tour. Disc golfers go all around the country competing in tournaments, and then we got 4 big majors every year. This is the first year of the new major, the Champions Cup. 19 of the top 20 men, 9 of the top 10 women, all here competing.
Whoever walks away with a title later this week, this is going to be a life-changing win for them. This is the disc this is the event they're going to put on their tour van when you see them on the road. This is the disc they're going to have for sale next week, right? This is the thing they're going to be announced for as life. No matter what happens to them after this event, they're always going to be a major champion no matter what.
They finish up that tournament this weekend. To Myrtle Beach we go. Green Jackets taking on the Pelicans. Augusta threatening in the first. Adam Zabrowski gets a hold of one, sends it back to the warning track. This ball is caught, but Caleb Durbin scores on the sacrifice fly. Later in the inning, Cal Conley on second for Augusta. He takes off for third. This ball gets away from the third baseman, and Conley can trot home on the error. That makes it 2-0 Green Jackets. Later, this time it's the Pelicans threatening. Reginald Preciado, what a name he's got. He doubles the center field. Ethan Hearn comes around to score, and it's 2-1 Jackets. Same score, same inning. Ezekiel Pagan grounds out the third, but Peter Matt ties things up. Zabrowski leads the way for Augusta as the Jackets take this one. Only a few more days till the Green Jackets home opener on Tuesday. Can't show you the highlights of the Braves game. It's still going on, but here's a check at the score. Atlanta trying to build a little momentum. They've started slow this season. This is game 2 of a 4-game set between the Braves and the Padres. Game 3 tomorrow at 4:05. Finally tonight, hey, we know this guy, Augusta's Luke List at the RBC Heritage. His second shot on the par 412, 136 yards. If you're new to the program, we got a little rule. When it comes to golf, don't show it if it doesn't go in. List misses the cut, but gets the shot of the day. Riley?
Hey, good shot there by Luke. Thanks for that, Nick. For the late forecast, we are expecting storms early tomorrow, then storms late in the day on Sunday. So heads up if you are going to be up at Clarks Hill. Now look at that 7-day forecast just after the break.
Time and temp.
All right, here's a look at our Easter weekend forecast for Saturday. The storm chances looking highest mainly early morning through around lunchtime. Later into the afternoon, it does dry out for us. Sunday, a little bit different. Staying dry for the first half of our Sunday. Rain chances increase later into the afternoon. Monday is looking like a washout. That's the best chance to see some heavy rain over the next few days. Luckily, next week, though, we do have a nice little dry stretch. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Nick, we may have to go play some golf.
That sounds good to me. Can't play any golf tomorrow, though. A little fishing, though?
I got to wake up early tomorrow, so wish me luck.
4 a.m.
Absolutely. Well, I'll be here tomorrow anchoring. We'll see you at 6 o'clock. Can't wait. Thanks. Bye-bye.